Let's get to Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett, find out what's in store. I'd like to order up another carbon copy of today, please.
You know what? I can actually build on that. The next 2 days are actually going to be even nicer than today was, and today was pretty nice. Temperatures got into the upper 50s and even some lower 60s. Yeah, we're going to actually get to kind of expand on that over the next couple days. Take a look at this live look over to Seattle right now. It's still in the low 50s. East-northeasterly wind coming in sustained about 10 miles an hour. Some gusts up to about 15 and even 20 so far. More on the way. I'll tell you about that in a moment, but here's what we did at SeaTac today. We didn't get to 60, but we were 3 degrees above average. 32 in the overnights was well below average, courtesy of those clear skies. We're going to have a little more cloud cover that should actually hold on to some of that warmth that we generate. I'll show you that in a moment. 71 is the record for today's date. No rain in the gauges, and that sunset at 7:32 was spectacular. Renton, 61 degrees today. Well played. We even had some 59s to Seattle. Bellingham, we had a whole gaggle of 57s from Shelton through Olympia, Chehalis, out towards Hoquiam as well. And take a look at this, even off towards the east, some low 50s in Wenatchee and Ellensburg. Yeah, it was a good day. Take a look at temperatures right now. Still holding on to some upper 40s in places like Everett, upper 30s in Bellingham and towards Arlington, but down towards the south, we still got some low 50s. Hoquiam is still in the low 50s right now, and quick check off towards the east, still holding on to some mid 40s off there as well. So take a look at this. A little bit of sleight of hand taking place. Did you notice this? There was a low there. It kind of winds down, and then a new one forms. This is actually called cyclogenesis. It's the formation of a low pressure system literally parallel with Oregon. So what's it do next? Well, it's actually going to drop down towards the south and take some inclement weather down towards Southern California. Yet once again, they're tracking some heavy rain, some mountain snow, and some gusty winds. What we get out of the deal is this. Take a look at this. You'll see that counterclockwise flow that will keep those winds pushing in from the east. So a wind advisory kicks in just less than a half an hour right now. Wind advisory starts at 11 tonight, in place until 5 p.m. tomorrow. Sustained 25 to 35, but some isolated gusts up to about 40 to 50 miles an hour, especially in the passes and in some of those areas like, say, Renton Highlands, Issaquah. You can see some of those gusts there as well. So here's how it plays out. The numbers are one thing, but where you see some of those colors there, especially up, down, yeah, I would say that's pretty much like Renton. You're going to see some of those gusts up to about 50 miles an hour there. You could also see it in Snohomish County. So if you, again, are on the western side of the Cascades, keep an eye on the trash cans tomorrow morning. So take a look at this. Some of that cloud cover will come up from the south as well, but what you don't notice is any colors there because we're not really tracking much in the way of rain. What we will see, though, is some snow that'll move up across the southern Cascades and put a little bit of icing on the cake. There's already plenty of snow up there and more on the way. Meanwhile, down low, we're going to be in the 60s Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll hold on to that spring-like weather for the Mariners home opener on Thursday, and then it gets cool and rainy again this weekend.